What the hell was that?
Movie Monster Series Skar King will be standing at slightly under 6 inches tall, while Shimo will be standing at slightly over 5 inches tall. Oh boy, whoever should I talk about first? Shell King? Skar Kong? Shell Kong? Shao Kahn? Ah yes, my goofy giant ape friend who feels himself too much. Skar King really isn't anything crazy to write home about. There are some fantastic details in certain places. Oh wow, they actually painted his ear. They don't even do that for Kong.
Kong's ears are the same color as the fur.
But for the most part, Skar King is rather, well, I mean, it looks like he ate the Taco Bell, drank the Baja Blast, and now it's dropping into the 9th circle of his intestinal tract. He just gives off a face like,
What the hell was that?
I don't know. He's not overtly impressive, but I wouldn't exactly call this a bad figure. Actually, I wouldn't say it's a bad figure at all. Got the details on the toes, the toenails, the wrinklaging, some fur, some more toenails, some more wrinklaging, some more fur. Yeah, you know what? Skar King ain't bad. He hasn't got the ass, though.
No wonder you, man.
I like the differentiation between fur and skin detailing going on here, even though skin detailing is sparse. But I really do like how that's showcased across the entirety of the arm, and not just this one, but the other one too. And it looks like Skar King's ready to give you a good old karate chop. Paint may vary. Paint may really vary. The whip slash looks pretty cool, and despite what I've seen online to a certain extent, I don't mind that the whip slash is part of the sculpt and mold. I mean, I feel like more people would be complaining if he didn't have it versus him having it and not being detachable, you know? On the chest over here, we are going to get a faint gray in and around it, and I feel like this should have been a bit darker? Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know. When looking at the box, that seems pretty par for the course for this release. And there are some scar detailings on Skar King's chest, which you kinda need for a character named Skar King. And now we can take a look at his face overall. I really do like how the blue eyes catch the light. Like, they are very, very noticeable, even when from far away. That just... it he looks like he's about to shit himself. Yeah, 2 a.m. crunch wraps, bacon, breakfast salsa, and a Baja Blast, please.
2 hours later.
So I put my finger in his mouth and I laugh at him because...
Uh-oh, I think I shit myself.
Yeah, ultimately that. I do like that his teeth are painted. I like that we have detailings on his nostrils and his brow, his forehead, his bald-ass head. Yeah, bald-ass man. Look at that forehead. My only issue that I have paint-wise here is just that the paint on Skar King's face is very weak. Bro took a tumble and now he's got a cleft chin like Buzz Lightyear. I guess you could say Skar King is now scarred. All credit for that joke goes to Kaiju Canuck. I did not think of that one. Yes, from the side, it looks like he's arcing his upper body because it's the only thing keeping the shit in. Yes, the overall look of his face seems as if he just let one loose and a little too much went loose. Yeah, he kind of looks like the SpongeGar reaction meme. I think this is a serviceable vinyl Skar King figure. I guess the only thing that I would say about this is he feels a bit too muted. I feel like his fur should have been a bit redder. I feel his skin might have needed a bit more of a lighter tone to it. But overall, I'm gonna give him a pass. Solid star in terms of paint and detail. Half a star for the weak paint though. Although, I'm kind of in love with the fact that my copy now has a cleft chin. The major downside being, you have to pay, what's the Big Bad Toy Store price? 120, 116, 110, something like that? And you can't get this figure individually. Are they going to fix that for a future release? I honestly doubt we're ever going to see these molds ever again, but you never know. Gabber and Kamakarus. We live in that era. Maybe. Now let's take a look at Shimo. Oh. Shimo got a nose like Moby Dick. Shimo is interesting. I mean, ultimately, I think Bandai did what kinda needed to be done to make a Shimo figure. The metallic blue is going to start at the tip of the tail, all the way through the tail to Shimo's back, all the way to the back of her neck and the top of her head. You know, maybe it's a good thing this was a Bandai Premium exclusive, because maybe this was the only way that they could actually justify releasing a fully painted back and tail for Shimo. Because if absolutely none of this was blue, I feel like it would just lack all aura entirely. Regardless if this is accurate to the movie or not, I love the deep blue metallic paint. I love the detailing on the white skin. All of this is just cool. I love the way the details glisten and shine in the light with that metallic paint job. Hell, I even like how it looks from the top. Look at this. This is just enthralling. Maybe that's my dumb idiot like shiny thing portion of my brain speaking really loud, but what the fuck is that? Oh, okay. It's just a corner. All right, we're fine. I really can't help it. It just looks so nice. I just wish they did more with everything else. I know SH Monster Arts is going with that opalescent, is that the right word? Paint job that's going to be coating Shimo's skin, and I kind of really wish that was done here too. Because Homegirl looks like a slice of armored sponge cake with a bunch of blueberry frosting on it. You might even blend in with my shelves, she's so white. But the detail is fantastic, from the body to the neck to the head, even though she's got a nose like a humpback whale. But hey, look at that. The eyes are nice. The only two teeth are going to be painted, and I don't know. I don't hate how this looks, whether it's movie accurate or not. I love that the eyes are going to be metallic blue, and from what I can see, is that just... Are those meant to be pupils? Where's me Lloyd? Oh god. Those are meant to be pupils. Either that, or that's just some drippy paint. Yeah. This thing's got pupils. I genuinely did not friggin' notice that. I mean, if that's not a pupil, that's just a well-placed mistake. Yes, I wouldn't exactly say that they point straight forward. I mean, this one looks like it barely even has a pupil in there. I mean, that is a pupil, right? Ain't no way that's not a pupil. Shimo's nails are going to be black. She's a white woman with black nails, almost like every girl that I had a crush on in fucking high school. And this is something I don't think Playmates got done until the Battle Roar Shimo came out. Did the giant Shimo have black nails? How long ago was that? I can't remember. This is gonna be a bit of an articulation spoiler, but the detailing on Shimo's underbelly, moving through her tail, to her crotch, to all the way to her chest and the underside of her arms, and neck and head.
Mommy, I want a piece.
It just looks really cool. I just wish it had a bit more of a highlight of some kind of color on it. Be it a highlight of blue or that opalescent shiny paint. Something, anything to openly communicate that yes, she is white, but there's more to her than meets the eye. So is the Bandai Limited Movie Monster Series Bandai Premium Godzilla X Kong The New Empire Shimo and Skar King double figure set a bad one? I don't think so. I think it's more so just the import price that people are really going to dislike. Even at Ami Ami, I paid $60 flat for this thing, and then, like, what was it? $30 for shipping? And to Ami Ami's credit, I got this thing within 2 days of it shipping out. And it came yesterday on a Sunday. So I'm personally not mad at it. I'm going to give Shimo a solid star in terms of paint, because whether those are pupils or not, I have to give them credits because they're there on a very tiny eye. So yeah, paint and detail, solid star with a sub rating of a half a star, because I feel like Bandai could have had a lot more fun with this. Be it a nice glossy spray, maybe some more metallic blue in some areas to accentuate. It's not screen accurate, but these figures aren't screen accurate either. I don't even think these things are properly in scale, which, like most Movie Monster Series figures, is normal, because the Movie Monster Series doesn't care about scale, although Movie Monster Series Giga. Time for some size comparisons. Shokugan, Movie, Limited Movie, King, HG, Finger Puppets, Small King. Playmates Standard, Godzilla Evolved and Kong with Beast Fapper. Playmates Standard, Skar King and Shimo. Playmates Battle Roar, Skar King and Shimo. And here we have the two boxes. We have the Bandai Premium cardboard box, and we have the box. And the box is cool. I like the differentiation of colors. I like that the front of it actually has Shimo and Skar King, Movie Monster Series everywhere. It's a nice looking looking box. It's cool. Woocha! We're back. Time for articulation. Mama, I pooped my pants king is going to be able to swivel at the arm, swivel at the other arm, nothing at the legs, nothing at the molar that he calls a head. But we will get torso swivulitation. Also, just a warning for some of you, your copy might not be like this, but my Skar King can't stand. Nope, not at all. I actually have to move his arms somewhat back like this to get him stand worthy, and if he didn't look goofy enough already, he looks goofier here for sure. Solid star in terms of articulation because I wasn't thinking that torso swivel was actually going to work. Thought it was going to be glue sealed. Alrighty, time for sponge cake dog. Swivel at the front leg, swivel at the other front leg, swivel at the hind leg, swivel at the hind leg again, and swivel a potato chip at the tail. Nothing at the head, it is glue sealed. Shimo gets a solid star in terms of articulation because I wasn't expecting her tail to be articulated, I was expecting her head to be glue sealed and all 4 legs moved. Huzzah hurrah. Monkey ride Ice Godzilla dog real good. Yeah fam, ultimately I don't think this is a very offensive release. The import price in and of itself was offensive, but it could be worse as we enter 2025, so I think they served their purpose. Yes, Skar King is goofy, and yes, Shimo is sponge cake. I think they'd be better off as tagged solo releases, though. Bandai, I know you have apprehension about monsters that you don't think are gonna sell well, but at least make them Godzilla store exclusives. $60 asking point for 2 figures, it's not a bad deal. It's just nobody wants to pay $30 to $40 for shipping or pay what's being listed on BBTS. It's understandable. I've been ShinrobJira. Check out my social media. I am on Blue Sky and TikTok. Yes, ShinrobJira _ on TikTok is me. I will see you all on Friday with Giant Playmates Muth. She flapped the wing. Ah.